Once again, we are back here, Open Gym USA, inside Millboy Art House, College Park, Maryland. Open Gym USA powered by the homie Nature Boy Music. Shout out to the father. Shout out to another dope year of excellence and productivity. And right now we have another Open Gym regular who's been here many times through Open Gym's existence. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the people one time?
Peace everybody, my name is JON. Excuse the voice, I've been rapping and recording and everything, but yeah. JON, hip hop artist, just real my life.
And when people say hip hop artists, a lot of times they say it with it being more leaning towards like the traditional context of how popular hip hop is now, where it might not be as substantive, but they're just making songs for a stream. When you say hip hop artist though, like I've seen you perform, I've been in ciphers with you, where the lyricism for you is the first thing that pops into my mind. So that's why when I saw that you were on the docket for this interview, I personally got excited because I like poking the brains of a real like mindful lyricist, and that's what I think about when I think about you. But it's not about necessarily what I think. I want to give you a chance to tell your story and let people know some things about yourself. So we're going to go ahead and get right into the questions, right down to the nitty-gritty of it. Artists, a lot of times we have an audience that we think about, that we have in mind when we're writing our music. Sometimes it's the hustlers, sometimes it's the single mothers, sometimes it's the hard-working college kid or the person working on some entrepreneurship, working multiple 9-to-5s. But who would you say your music is for? Who do you write your music for?
My music, I say it's for everybody. Originally, I started out writing for people just coming from the struggle and just like people that can relate to certain things. And then somebody like kind of pointed out that my music was coming on mostly happy, dark, sad, So I thought, music should be just a vibe. So let me start making other things. And I just inspire some people to dance, have a good time, just get excited to some music, inspire just to get great, just to go after your goals and shit. So I just started just weighing it, just trying to expand. So I would say it's for everybody. Anybody that's find it like, they calling me on the stage.
That's hilarious. We gonna make sure that you get right though. We gonna make sure that as soon as he sees that we doing this, he's gonna be like, oh my bad. And we gonna keep this part in so that way they keep laughing at that shit later on. That's funny as hell. So you make your music for everybody. You don't want it to be from a space where people feel like they're being brought down by your words, because there are power behind the words. So if people were saying that, I guess that means that they were really feeling the way. But you took it upon yourself to be like, nah, let me go ahead and bring myself away from that. Not only for the people who are listening, but also to affect my own personal mood as well too.
I keep that, but just have other lanes as well. That's why I'm trying to keep my music versatile, to be honest. So I don't like to be that artist box. Most people do put me in that conscious artist box, and I respect that because I understand what they're trying to say. But
that's more than that. And I get when you come out and people primarily know you for one thing, they try to pigeonhole you so much into that because they're so comfortable with things being in one space and they don't like to think of them in other spaces or in other planes. So I can definitely understand where that desire comes from, where you don't want it to just be limited to one thing. So we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about, who your audience is when you're making your music. Now, if I'm coming out to see you for the first time, it's my first time seeing you again, and there's a lot of other MCs who might be trying to do something similar, where they're trying to spit and get the vibes moving and get the crowd rocking on a similar way as you. But you wanted to separate yourself from your peers. What would you say are some traits or some abilities that you have when you're performing or when you're creating that separation from everybody else that's doing it?
For me, I would say it's my wordplay, the way that I play around with my rhyme schemes, and I kind of rhyme, and that kind of stands out, at least here in the area. That's the most part. Also, my energy, sometimes I can get animated as well. It was the way I play with the words as well.
So your greatest, and I like how it kind of is to the point that I thought about before this interview, where it's like I've heard you in the middle of the sentence break down rhyme schemes so seamlessly, and it's like obviously when people hear the final product, they just like, that shit is dope, that shit is ill, but it's like unless you actually work with that and you actually perform and you actually out here doing this shit, you don't realize how difficult it is to actually do what it is you're doing. And then for you to go out there and then, you know what I'm saying, you got like this really like chill composure about you, and then you step out of your show and you get on the stage and it's like, nah, it's ill. And then people fucking with it. I think it's dope how you able to have that switch to be able to be like to yourself, but also able to share yourself at the same time.
I'm glad you noticed that, because that's me on the way. I'm very reserved. Lately, I've been learning to be introvert. I've learned that like more recent times, like that me, I don't know. I'm always that shy, stay in my box, myself person. So anytime, right before, I've been talking about to go on stage, I'm nervous, and just something like it's like magic. I think magic. Just even for my first performance, all these jitters and nerves. As soon as I'm on that stage and the mic is in my hand, yeah, everything's just gone. So, I'm glad you took notice to that.
And a lot of times, our biggest struggle is figuring out what to do with those nerves, because even if no matter how long you've been doing this shit, and whether if it's your first time or you're 1,000 times getting up on that stage, you're going to feel those nerves. And the best artists are the ones who, when you speak to them about them, they're like, I just flip it into something where it compels me to not tank the way that I think I could, but rather to turn it into something where it drives me to give the best performance and the best energy possible. I like that. So we're going to go ahead and get into this next question, and it kind of sort of piggybacks off of the first two that we asked. You mentioned who you do it for, and you mentioned how your wordplay and that versatility is something that carries you above your peers when you're performing. So, what would you say for success is for you as an artist in 2019? Is it being independent all the way? Is it you popping? Is it somewhere in between where you understand like how to still get your shit off on stage but still keep that introverted energy to where you don't have to compromise? Like what's that for you?
For me, success, lately I've been measured. I want to be able to make a difference. However it is, if I can pay my bills, not stressing, live a little, have a little fun, you know what I'm saying? Off my music, that's great. But lately I have the feeling that I have already been having my success. A big part of my dream is to inspire people. And I see it's already happening. And so that for me, that feeling, that's it. So
and a lot of times what we don't realize when we first start our journey is that tangibles are always the things that are glorified, and those are the things that they always tell us that we're supposed to pursue on it. But I like how you put the influence over the affluence, because what you got to realize, what it sounds like you did is, if you get your influence right, if you can learn how to sway people into following you and supporting you and leading you, that other shit gonna come. That other shit is really gonna come, but it's incumbent upon you as the individual on the microphone to really handle it it's so funny that you explained it that way. A lot of the artists come up here even if I'm speaking as an MC, you don't just point it to it just being all MCs or all being included because I love hip hop. You know, it's like you understand that music is a rule that needs to be acknowledged and entertained. And even if you're a part of one facet of it, it doesn't mean that the other parts don't exist. You know, I think it's really good that you're able to understand how all these things are supposed to be.
That's my keyword. That's what I've been doing, especially 2018.
So we have the end of our conversation right now, and you've answered all these questions with a lot of originality that I've appreciated. Where I've always admired your artistry when you got on stage because like I feel like there's a kinship between us as lyricists. Like you're one of the people, like I said, like because I've seen you perform and I've also been excited with you. Like I have a different respect for you as a creator. So when we're thinking about all the things that we discuss, creativity gives us lessons that we understand, we can take in that nobody else from normal walks of life, they don't get the shit. So what are some of the biggest lessons that music has given you? Where it's something that you take not only for when you're making your music, but also for just like living your life.
I would say just stand where you stand. So one of my biggest lessons I didn't stand up for my art, and that was a moment that I still don't appreciate for my own self. You know, with my art to be and how I want it to be. So in that can easily just go off. This is where I stand. This is where I stand. You know? So that I would say is one of the biggest lessons. I did the project, but it wasn't my actual vision. I still got to put out what I could be my vision. I supported, but it still didn't feel good. Like it was from the heart.
So you feel like you're forcing things, or it's like what I'm getting from that is the biggest thing that you want to do is have your principles and stand by those things, but also don't try to force fit anything into being something that it isn't for you. It's not. I think that's a good lesson for all of us to think about, because we try so like one of the biggest things we try so hard to do is make something into what it might not be in that given moment. And you just have to allow it. You just have to be patient and allow it to grow into something that's actually.
I love how you summarize my brain.
That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what we're here for. But it's not rambling. I don't think it's rambling. I think it's you finding the best way for you to tell your story. There's no, and the thing about these interviews is there's no right or wrong way to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like you tell your truth. You give your experience based on how you see it as a genre artist. That's the point. That's the point of us having these exchanges back. I appreciate you so much, not only for coming here for this interview, but just being somebody that I always see, if it's not here, it's some other place in the city, and you just put it on proper, not only for yourself, but for the culture as well. So before we get out of here, this is the part where we do shameless promo. You want to talk about something from a project that you're doing, something that you're doing with your mans and them, you want to shout out your mother because it's the holidays, you can do that too. This is your part where you just go ahead and let the people know where they can find all your stuff as the genre artist.
Alright. Yeah, thank y'all for watching this. Y'all can find me on my social medias. It's DJON202. That's DJON202. Shout out PC. My latest project is Watermelon Seeds. Y'all can check that out. But I'm going to other things. I'm working on my new project. Right now it's untitled, but it got some heavy hitters. Concrete Rose is one of them. And they
the sounds on the motherfucking cameras. Easy all day. One of the hardest working niggas in the DMV. If you want your shit shot the right way. Y'all saw the tag at the beginning of the video. Go fuck with that shit. We appreciate y'all for tuning in as always. We out.